So Hamish, recently you did a deer health review with Ginny Dudansky. How is that different to what you've done in the past?
It really wasn't a tick box exercise, it was really a conversation. I was looking at opportunities for the farm rather than a recipe to fix an animal health problem. It was actually looking at where our larger farm system was at. So I guess the major change that we've found is that hasn't been output focused. It hasn't been a recipe as such. It's been a process where we looked at the background of the farm, looking at the goals of the farm, and then from there we've actually designed a process that then comes to the outputs of the farm. So getting a tailor-made kind of concept and a tailor-made list of ideas and things to work on, which aren't actually necessarily drenches, they aren't actually always chemicals, and aren't always something I have to do. It's a lot of monitoring, a lot of research, and going into our future decisions around animal health. It's a critical thinking exercise. So it's really around making sure that you look at what you need rather than a recipe. The review is actually looking at your cost-benefit analysis. And that was a really valuable exercise for me because between the generations it's been a really different shift in philosophies. I'm much more involved in understanding a investment-based approach where I look at the returns for the dollar invested. Whereas previously there's been quite a cost savings, cost reductionist mindset. I'm looking to invest in animal health and hoping to get more than my investment back in returns, which the review has really helped us to identify some low-hanging fruit. The best example I can give you is around lepto. With our business changing the last 3 years and expanding in the involvement of staff into our business, our risk profile has changed. And so lepto was actually quite an interesting conversation to have and to learn around some of the methods that we could deal with to go forward with that. And out of that we actually sparked a conversation with our vet practice around whether or not the vets actually had to do the lepto themselves. We're really passionate about our antler and velvet genetics here at Timara. It's a family trait, it's a bug, and I'm sure many in the industry share that same addiction. And we've invested a lot in genetics over the years, and we weren't getting the growth and the response in our velvet herd that we were kind of expecting to see. So coming home, I really felt that we weren't doing justice to our young stock. And out of that, the way I explain it is that you finishing venison, a lot of people really look after the young stock. We were finishing velvet stags, and they weren't velvet stags I'd be happy to buy, and be velvet stags that I'd be really happy to sell to others. So I felt there's a big opportunity there for us to do better. And so one of the key things I identified was that we didn't really have an animal health plan. We didn't have a strategy going forward for animal health. Going through this review has really helped us to know where the opportunities are for us to do better. And it's not going intensively 100%, it's actually just being very strategic. Going forward, we're looking at only doing around 3 drenches, but it's just going to be 3 very strategic drenches to try and clean up the worm burdens and to really set our young stock up on clean pastures to go forward and grow well, and to create really good velvet stags going forward. We really want to look after our young deer, we want to get them right. If we don't get them right at the start, there's no way we can get them to be right at the end.